Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Untitled Chapter. Nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hello and welcome back. I'm so happy you joined me again today. So, you guys, this is going to be a special kind of reading, and this is because I am doing a special collaboration with a lovely soul that I have recently come in contact with. Alright, so her name is Divine Soul Oracle. She's a lovely, very detailed oracle reader. Alright, so this reading is actually going to have two parts to it, okay? So we're going to do part number one, what makes you physically magnetic. All right, so we got pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3, and then Divine Soul Oracle is going to do part 2 on what makes you energetically magnetic. Okay, so make sure you go to her page and show some love. She gives very detailed readings. Okay, these are readings that I'm not even able to give, okay? So I would appreciate if you lovely souls go on her channel and support her, and yeah, show some extra love, okay? All right, so I would give you a minute to choose. Also, don't forget, Monday through Friday, check out your message of the day. All right, that is available in the community tab page. All right. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, I hope you chose. I'm gonna go right in this order. Alright, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So you guys chose the green aventurine crystal. Alright, so let's see what makes you physically magnetic. Now, every time I see this crystal, y'all, it always I'm always drawn to how it looks like a heart, okay? Because this is a heart technically. So for your physical attributes, you guys, I feel like you could not necessarily wear your heart on your sleeves, but I feel like you kind of hide that you have a big heart, okay? Because yeah, I'm being drawn to like how this is green and not pink. So for one, you do have a good heart. You have a very beautiful heart. You have a big heart, and I feel like that's one of the things that make you physically magnetic, is how you give to others, how you care for others. And this is not like a typical care. This is like, I'm gonna genuinely help you out, and I genuinely want you to be happy. I genuinely want you to be successful in life. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely getting, there's something about your heart, but again, it's not whereas like, you're gonna keep giving and giving. I feel like you have boundaries. Yep, that's what I'm getting. You have boundaries. You have a heart, but it's like it's not gonna be taken advantage of. I love that. Okay, so you guys got the 7 of Pentacles. So the first message that I got with the 7 of Pentacles, there's something about you being well honored, well liked at your job, okay? Because 7 of Pentacles does have to do with, work. Not all the time. Excuse me, y'all. It could also talk about like how you work in general, how you are during, when you are working. So I feel like what makes you physically magnetic is how you run things, okay? I feel like you run a good work environment. Even at home, there's something about, your home kind of being well managed. I feel like especially if you have children, there's something about you being a good role model to your children. I feel like you teach them well. Yeah, some of you guys could be into the military, or you could have maybe had a father that was in the military, because I'm being drawn to the masculine here, but there's definitely a masculine energy like overall with you. So I do feel like what makes you physically magnetic is how you take charge into things, okay? I do feel like you're kind of the first one to like what am I trying to say, like volunteer. So you could do like volunteer work, or again, you're always trying to help someone in need. I feel like, your household, a lot of people feel welcomed, a lot of people feel safe. There's something about like, we all eat here, okay? There's no like, you don't try to make people feel like they're not a part of something, okay? I do feel like you have a very good way of making people kind of like come together, okay? And there's also something about you being very honored, okay? I do feel like you are very well mannered, very well respectful. I do also pick up on the way you dress. I feel like there's something about, what is it, the badges or something like that. You could wear like things that show, your interests, or show things that you have done. Like, for example, again, like military, like you could wear your uniform. I'm just getting, your style is very professional, okay? There's something definitely professional with you. I feel like people actually call you by, like Miss, Mr., or coach, teacher. Like, there's something about a lot of people really respecting you. You give off that energy of, demanding respect, but not demanding in like a forceful way. It's almost like a way that, this is deserved. Like, you done so much that you are deserving of being respected, okay? You definitely give off that respect, all right? And some of you guys can maybe also like work out as well. I do feel like you prioritize your reputation, okay? Like, I do feel like you have a very good reputation, and I do feel like you value it. You value being known for good, for a lot, okay? All right, so I'm gonna end it with that. So let's pull from here. Also, you guys, I feel like the way you are with your spouse or your children, yeah, I get like this humbleness, this respect from you, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, so how you treat the ones you love is like, it's definitely very very admired, okay? I do feel like people are shocked by this as well. They're shocked by your loyalty, and I think it is because, again, you have such a good reputation. Like, a lot of people, honor you, respect you. Occupation, yeah, so there's definitely confirmation this is something that has to do with your work. What makes you physically magnetic is what you do for work, okay? Some of you guys might also like do like multiple jobs, okay? You're always doing something. Like I said, there's something. Oh, you guys could volunteer as well. You could also do volunteer work. You could donate. Like, I'm really getting you really try to give back to the community, okay? People really do look up to you. All right, anything else, Spirit? Please and thank you. Anything else for pile number 1? What makes them physically magnetic? Oh, also, I'm getting some of you guys might want to be like a cop, or you're into respecting the law, doing right. All right, you definitely, I'm telling you, if you're not in the military, you're definitely into like something like lawyer, security. Like, there's something about that. Like, you have that energy of like being in a very important role, okay? It's this, again, could even be a teacher. All right, anything else, Spirit? Thank you. We have bad health. Okay. High. Oh my gosh. You guys. High honor. Didn't I say you have a lot of people? And then look at the uniform. There's definitely something, and there's that masculine energy. Yup. You, even if you're not a masculine, okay, you don't have to be. I'm just getting, that masculine energy, that leadership role, that's, going after, setting an example, okay? we have high honor, and then we have bad health. You guys, I really do feel like this is you. Like, you're this nurse here, okay? And you're helping this person get back, aid them back into good health, all right? People feel like you really do care, all right? Because you know how some people, they help, but they help for, at a cost, You don't do that. You don't do that at all. You actually want to help people. I feel like you're like an earth angel here. You were actually put on this earth to really play this part to other people, okay? Some of you guys could also work in the hospital. You could maybe work with like the elderly. Yeah, you have this energy again, like I can't even explain it, you guys. I can give examples though. So I'm not sure like how y'all were raised or anything, but you guys, I was raised like, you have to respect your elders, okay? Now, I'm at the age now where it's like I don't agree with that, okay? I feel like not all elders should be respected. So there's something about you again being that elder, but you are also like teaching the young to respect, others, but it's like respect in a good way. So it's not like you're forcing things on people. You give people almost like freedom to do what they want, but you really do play a big part in their path, okay? Because I'm also being drawn to like how the windows are open. So there is this energy of freedom as well. You do give off that free energy, like you're free to be who you are. You're free to do what you want, but you also have to come with respect, all right? So I do admire that about you, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this is well respected. People respect your boundaries. You are very well respected. People know maybe not to curse in front of you. They know to act a certain way in front of you because of the respect you demand. All right, I hope that's making sense, you guys. Okay, because I'm not sure if I'm like explaining that I could just like feel like what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I get like tongue tied, y'all. Alrighty, so let's see. I do feel like you guys really sacrificed a lot, okay? You sacrificed a lot, and I'm getting even for your family, for your children, for people you love. You really do have a big heart. You are deserving of this respect. You are. All right. So anything else, Spirit, for pile number 1? Y'all, 10 of Pentacles. You have really come a long way. 10 of Pentacles. This talks about like foundations. The moon here. I feel like you have really built something for you that is, you really, like, you guys, people really look up to you. Like, I'm not kidding. You see how at first I said I really admire that about you. You guys, I feel like this is people saying this like, oh my gosh, like I really admire you, pile number 1, for doing that, for sacrificing that. Yeah. Okay, and look at this. I'm being drawn to like how this beard is long. So this shows, growth. This shows like you've done a lot, okay? It took years. This is not something that's done overnight. You have built something that took a long time, and it's almost like now you get to live in, your reward. All right, 10 of Pentacles. It's like now you get to sit back and, just look at how far you have come, and you built something for people, for your family, for your loved ones, okay? Yeah, a lot of growth here with you. I feel like people, what makes you physically magnetic as well is like your posture. You have this confidence within you. Like when you're walking, you're not looking down, you're looking up. You're very straightforward. It's like people know there's no games with you. We ain't playing no games, all right? You either want the help or you don't want the help. And I feel like, again, there's like this freedom you have. Like, all right, if you don't want it, okay, I'm going to be here when you do need it, all right? When you do want this help, okay? You really do give people that. Go your own way. And if, you need me, I'm here, all right? the Nine of Swords and the Moon card here. I do feel like you help people feel heard. Okay? You help people feel seen without being judged. Okay? Yeah. All right. So also I feel like there's something with your hair, because you see how both of their hair is long here. So you guys, I feel like you take very good care of your hair. Some of you guys could have maybe started over, like with your hair journey. You know, you can cut it off and you know, you still rocking it. All right. I feel like a lot of people see growth with you. Oh, we got freckles. So you guys could have freckles. I'm getting also the way you write. You guys write. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not really the greatest at grammar, but I feel like you guys are very good with your grammar. You know the punctuations. Like, I'm almost thinking of freckles like period. Like, you know where everything goes. Like, you know how to word things. You know how to actually type these, and you know it's the correct way. All right. Okay, yeah, you guys definitely do give teacher vibes. You give soldier vibes. Like, very respected. Okay, you are very respected. People know, respect me. All right, pile number 1. We have makeup. So you guys, the way you do your makeup. What else? What else? Physical attributes, please and thank you. We have, I love it. We have privilege. Okay, so you guys, I'm not getting like privilege in a bad way. It's almost like you deserve what's here for you. You deserve, you know, the reputation you have. We have dark skin. There's definitely something about you being, you know, deserving of this life. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Can we please? We have piercings. Like I said, I do feel like you give this energy of not judging as well. People don't feel like, you know, they have to hide anything with you. They feel like they can be themselves with you. All right. They don't really have to make up anything. And also with the moon card here, I feel like you guys also know what it is. Like I said, there's no games here. No games. You're very intuitive. You know, like, again, you're straightforward. It's like, all right, let's get to the chase here. All right. Anything else, Spirit, for pile number 1? What makes pile number 1 physically magnetic? Okay. We have height. We have you help around the house. So yes, you help your spouse around the house. You help your children with homework. You are actually very involved in your family life as well as your work life. Okay. It's almost like they're combined in a way. It's like everyone knows your, you know, your family. Everyone knows your kids or your siblings. Like, you guys, I'm telling you, you're very, very honored. Like, people love you. All right. You're a coach in people's eyes. Okay. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 1. If this resonates with you, feel free to let me know. Don't forget to check out part 2 on what makes you, energetically magnetic. Okay, so that would be in Divine Soul Oracle's channel. I'm going to link her channel actually, yeah, below, so it's easier for you guys to find. So with that being said, love and light, and bye-bye. All right, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So you guys chose the clear quartz crystal. So let's see what makes you physically magnetic. Okay, so, oh, you guys got the Ace of Wands. Oh, I love it. So instantly, you guys, what makes you physically magnetic is literally your vibe. Okay, you have a vibe that's very unique. All right, I'm getting it's your style, your mind. I'm hearing that song, Free Fallin'. Free Falling. You guys are very free spirited, okay? Ace of Wands, this talks about new beginnings. So I feel like what makes you physically magnetic is that you're doing things differently. I'm getting this is not something that's being done in your family. This is not something that's normally seen. I'm almost getting like taboo kind of thing, like, whoa, you're doing that? Like, and there's, again, no shame. I love the uniqueness with this pile. Yeah, clear quartz. I feel like, what makes you physically magnetic is you're going your own way. Literally. You're writing your own story. You're doing what you want to do. You guys could have been like this at a very, very young age, okay? Like since birth, all right? Since I was born. You probably came at the time you wanted to be born. Yeah, this could have been like way before your due date or way after your due date. Not due date, Lord. The time you were supposed to be born. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like out of all the children, you is the different one. You is the I'ma go my own way, and I love that. You're rewriting everything. You're rewriting history. All right, so I'm also being drawn to like how her shoes is off her feet. You guys could also like to be out in nature. She is outside. I just realized that. She is painting outside. So you do things, activities that are typically done indoors, you do them outdoors, okay? So some of you guys could meditate outside. You could work outside, like actually, do your work outside. I feel like you really do love nature. Nature is definitely what makes you feel complete, feel free. There's something about you getting your hands dirty and like you not making it a big deal. All right, because like I said, her feet is literally, she don't have shoes on, so you walk barefooted and you can care less that there's dirt on the ground, there's the grass is wet. You can care less. You really do have this energy of like just being free. Like, okay, like you know what I'm getting, you guys. You also you have controlled something, and I'm getting this has to do with your emotions. Yeah, because like I said, there's like, I don't care, it's okay, it's all right, like it's okay that my feet is dirty, I've been walking, it's it's gonna happen. You do have this energy of acceptance. All right, I love that. You definitely do. With this clear quartz here, there's something about you just really just thinking, not necessarily like you know which way you going, but it's almost like wherever God takes me, wherever I'm being led to. Like, you guys are very much in the fool's energy. Now I'm not calling you a fool, I'm just saying the fool's energy, like the fool's journey. You're going where you feel led, not where someone else is telling you to go. I do feel like people love this this free energy with you, okay? You do things at your own time. And you don't care what anyone thinks. You don't care what people say. You're very well protected, and I feel like how her head is wrapped here with her arms. There's something about you being very connected also to your crown chakra. So you guys also, like, it's your style. You could also wear like head wraps. You could believe in yourself, because it's like I'm being drawn to like how her arms is wrapped around her head, as if like she truly believes in her mind, like it's secure, it's final, like I'm doing what I want to do. I know, there's more to life than this. Like, you really do give off that, like, I'm getting out of the Matrix vibe. Like, y'all not keeping me here. You're not keeping me here, okay? I'm vibing with this pile. You cause a lot of storms in people's lives, okay? Literally. They're good storms, though. They're storms that come in, like, that helps them rewrite a lot about themselves. Oh my gosh, you guys, judgment. Literally, judgment. You help people see things about themselves. This is what makes you physically magnetic, is you set examples for people. It's like you choosing to do this on your own it's a risk. It is literally a risk. You guys might have taken a lot of risk in your life, but it's almost like, you know, the people that got to watch this journey for you, they see how far you have come. They see what you have done with yourself. They see how you have evolved, all right, with little, literally with little, because Ace of Wands is a starting over energy anyway. It's like, you know, I'm gonna just go with it. I'm gonna just go with this passion, this goal, this dream that I have. You have the paintbrush in your hand. You can literally rewrite anything. All right, so anything else, Spirit, on what makes them physically magnetic? I feel like people like your feet. I'm just gonna sit here and say that, you guys. I know that's weird, or it could be coming off as weird, but hey, some people really do have a foot fetish thing. People like your feet, all right? I'm just gonna simply say that. People like your feet, and I feel like people like your mind, all right? Your mind is different. Literally, now I'm hearing that song. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. You're really different. It's different in a beautiful way, in a handsome way, okay? For my masculines out here watching too. All right. You do your own thing. I feel like the way you dress is a very different way as well. You like kind of put things together, and it fits you. It could be all the colors in the rainbow, but it fits you. All right. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I meant to draw from this deck. This is probably why I'm not getting anything. Oh, we got Lovers. All right. So, you guys, I do feel like with the Lovers card here, there's an energy of you having a lot of love for yourself. You have a lot of love for what you believe in. Your passions is literally what drives you. All right, you're driven by love. You're driven by what you love to do. All right, this is what makes you physically magnetic. All right, is like, I'm not gonna listen to what so and so says, like. All right, we marriage in reverse, you guys. Yeah, there's no contracts with you. Y'all not tying me down. Now, I'm not getting this whole tying down because you want to be like, you know, for the streets. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's something about you really, you have this different vibe with you. You're not into just playing. You're not into again living for other people. It's almost like I've been there, done that kind of vibe. Like, I've been there before. I know what that did to me. I'm not doing it again. So it's like you have given yourself like a chance to start over. Another thing that makes you physically magnetic is you guys don't really need a lot of lessons to kind of get the story, to get the picture. You know what I mean? Like, you guys, like, for example, like relationships, I feel like you have been single for some time. You could have maybe had like only a couple of serious relationships, and I really do mean a couple, like at most maybe 3 at most. All right, but it's literally like 1 to 3 serious connections that kind of put you in this situation where you just had to rewrite everything for yourself. So it's like now the people that come into your life, it's like you want something serious. So there's no like, I'm gonna be dating around. Like, you really do give off this energy of being like very clear thinking. You know what you want and you're going after it. There's no distractions. People love this about you. We have the House here. Oh my gosh, courtship is behind it. So yes, you guys are actually looking for a connection that is going to lead to something stable. Something that you both will be secure in. I'm getting like your match made from heaven kind of vibe here. With the courtship here, I feel like you guys do a lot of things old-fashioned as well. So, and honestly, I hate to say that, you guys, but this generation does not know nothing about loyalty. All right, I feel like this is why you're so different. You could be again a part of this generation, but it's like your mindset, your morals, it's like it's on a whole nother level. It's like, I'm loyal, and the person that I'm going to be with, if you're not that, then there's no point of us communicating. You're very, again, yeah, with the marriage reverse here, I feel like you don't rush into things as well. You're not rushing into connections. You're not rushing into marriage. Like, you guys could be, in your 20s, and, you could be like 23. I do see 2 and 3 here. Even 21. You don't have to be, but I'm just saying, like, you guys have been like this at a very young age. It's like you kind of valued marriage at a young age, but you didn't really get to see that being, you didn't get to see that growing up though. You didn't get to see what marriage, what good healthy marriages is, you know, are. So yeah, I feel like this is why you're kind of doing things differently now. It's like you're not rushing into things. You're not. I love that. You have a lot of patience. Honestly, I feel like you do have suitors. You do. There are people that want to really tie you down, but it's like if they haven't made a move, you know, all right, y'all not meant to. Because with this clear quartz here, there's definitely something about your path, like kind of being clear. Like you come with, you know, what you want. You actually clearly say it. You communicate very effectively. You tell it how it is. You tell how you feel, and you do like give them a chance to explain themselves, like for people that come in and are interested in you. Yeah, I really love this. With the house here, you actually come with a lot. You really do. I'm almost getting like the Emperor. All right, because you literally have the inventor's mindset. And you don't want distractions. You don't want people, even friendships. Like this doesn't even have to be, you know, romantic. This could be platonic as well. Like I do feel like you value a lot. I love this. You have had to start over a lot as well with that Ace of Wands here. This could be something that now you can do it, you know, happily. But at one point, this could have been, you know, something that you hesitated on. All right, so let's see. Alrighty. For pile number 2, Spirit, what makes them physically magnetic? Alrighty. You guys might have like no tattoos. I'm really getting an all natural vibe with you. You could even like refrain from certain things. Like you might not dye your hair, or maybe not dye as much. Like there's definitely like a limit to things with you. Also this could be food as well. You definitely have this all natural vibe. So you also might not like to wear makeup. Alrighty. So anything else, Spirit, for pile number 2? What makes pile number 2 physically magnetic? Please and thank you. We have Temperance. You guys are very connected to earth, animals, King of Pentacles. See how this is the female archetype though? You really do have this energy of already having everything you want, or at least knowing what you want. All right, there's no like, everything is very clear with you. That's literally the vibe that I'm getting. Everything's very, very clear with you. It's like people that listen to you, know you, see you, have spoken to you. It's like the way you speak is very clear. You're clear about your boundaries. You're clear about your motives. You're clear about what you want in this life. And I feel like that is very rare. All right. That is very different. Not everyone really can speak about how they feel, or what they want. All right. It's like people kind of sugarcoat, you know, they kind of beat around the bush. That's not you, pile number 2. That is not you. No. You really do give off that clear energy. We have the Knight of Wands behind this King of Pentacles. So I feel like what makes you also physically magnetic is the moves you're making for yourself. All right. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going places. You have really, yep, Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands and then to the King of Pentacles. This talks about growth here. Like you have been through a lot, and each step you just gotten better and better and better. All right. People might feel like you are literally perfect. Nobody's perfect. All right. But in people's eyes, it's just this clear energy with you. There's nothing clouding your path. There's nothing clouding your judgment. And this is what makes you physically magnetic. And you see how like she's just calm. She's just peaceful. And there is again that head covering here. So there's definitely something about you protecting your peace, protecting your mind. Some of you guys may also be into different things. Like I'm really like in the beginning I was getting something taboo, so there's definitely something different with you that some people might not agree with, but then it's also like it's interesting to them as well. Some of you guys might be into ballet. There's definitely a soft energy with you. You really do give off this soft energy. It's just different, okay? It's very maternal as well. Yeah. I feel like the next person you date, literally like Ace of Wands, like you're literally manifesting at this moment, at this very moment, you guys. You're definitely going to be, this is your other half. This is literally your other half, okay? I feel like literally you make people feel lucky. You make people really feel lucky to be friends with you, to be associates with you, and also that special someone that you do date. Like I do feel like it is going to be very special. You're actually meant to live a very very happy life, okay? You have been through a lot. It took a while to get to this. Like again, this takes a lot of healing. This takes a lot of starting over. But again, there's also something about you not needing so many lessons. All right, so I'm gonna pull one more card, and then we're gonna pull from. There's that King of Pentacles, and yes, Five of Pentacles. So yes, you had to do a lot on your own, literally. Alrighty, so let's get some more detailed physical traits. For pile number 2, Spirit, what makes pile number 2 physically magnetic? Please and thank you. Definitely getting an old school kind of vibe. Or you guys might just consider yourself an old soul. We have bone structure. So like, you know, your cheekbones, the way you're built is like very attractive. It's very, you know, like, ooh, you make people kind of like, oh. Yeah, and I'm being drawn to like, you know, the jawline here. So yeah, you guys could be very toned as well. Like I'm thinking of like calves. You guys could yeah, work out. Even you don't even have to work out, okay? You could just be very toned in certain areas. We have low cut. You're very low key as well. Like I said, you're not very into material things, because like I did pick up on that all natural vibe, okay? You guys might wear makeup, but it's like it's nothing too, you know, it's not a full face kind of thing, you know what I mean? Very simple, but it's like it's technically not simple at the same time, because it's like you're doing it. It's like very special. We got extensions. So like I said, you guys could do like, you know, wear makeup or, you know, even style your hair, but it's like it's just different. It's very unique. The way you style it, it's like it's almost like you're a trendsetter at the same time. I feel like you also are a helping hand to a lot of people. Like I'm getting like extensions, like you help you actually extend yourself to help others when they really need it the most. You guys also might have like naturally long hair. You might not even need, you know, to add extra extensions. We have wear rings. You could be into like jewelry, like different jewelry though, not like expensive jewelry. Like you're okay with wearing a $20 necklace, a $20 ring, you know, a $20 anklet. Like yeah, it's nothing pricey with you, and I'm not saying you can't afford it. It's just something like I don't need to spend so much money on that. All right. Yeah, you guys might also be into toe rings. Now I'm seeing like a toe ring. We have blonde coloring. I do feel like some people may feel like, you know, with the blonde hair, we also have bald. So I do, there's something with your head here, definitely your crown. You honestly, people might really like your face, like literally your whole facial structure, because again with that bone structure. But with the blonde coloring, you guys, every time I think of blonde, like I think of literally like, you know, that saying of like blondes. So there is this energy of people kind of feeling this naiveness with you, but then it's like you're also a risk taker. Like you really, it's not easy taking risk that you really are unsure of the path that it's going to take you. And I do feel like there's an honor, an admiration with that energy that you have, okay? Yeah. So I do feel like people value that about you. You have a lot of people that want to be like you, okay? You really do. All right. So let's see. And I just noticed these gates are closed over this house. You have a lot of protection. And boundaries, literally boundaries. Okay, thank you. We have contacts. All right, so you also like have links as well, like people, like networks. The people that you network with, they all they're very valuable. Like I feel like you know people, all right, or this is going to be you soon. You're going to know people. Also with the contacts here, you guys could, you know, wear different kind of contacts, or again, you're able to see through a different lens, okay? You see the world differently. Yeah. Your third eye is definitely open. Definitely. Alright, anything else, Spirit? Please and thank you. Alright, we have, you got your own place. So yes, you're very stable. And I do get this young energy with you. Again, this could also talk about you being like this at a very young age. It's almost like your parents knew you was going to be different. Like I said, you came either way before your due date, you know, when you were supposed to be born, or way after, okay? We have good communication. I did pick up on this clear communicator, clear feeling. Yeah, you really do speak your mind, and you don't speak it with no filter. All right, we have a close relationship with your kids. You're a wonderful parent. And even if you guys aren't, you know, parents, it's like how you are with children in general. I did say I get a maternal energy with you. I do. It's something pure about you. We have inner strength. You have been through a lot. I'm telling you, I literally picked up on that with this Ace of Wands. It's like you really had to rewrite a lot, and it's like each time you have just kind of gotten better at rewriting your story. All right, and then with this Temperance here, I'm being drawn to like how these are doves. Like I do feel like doves is they're like a symbol of purity. All right, so some of you guys may also be like virgins, or you're celibate. You have this energy of pureness, of innocence with you. All right, so I do feel like a lot of people would love to be in your energy. So this could also talk about why, like, you know, you're protected. You might find yourself alone a lot, or not really vibing with other people, and it is because your path it's very different. It's very, very different. It's very special. All right, especially with this clear quartz here, I feel like a lot of you guys may work with angels, or again, you have a lot of angels around you. Seriously, very divine. All right, so also do not forget to go check out part number 2 on Divine Soul Oracle's channel. All right, I will put her channel in the description box below. She is going to do what makes you energetically magnetic, okay? So I would appreciate you guys to show some love on her channel. She's a very, very lovely soul. All right, so with that being said, love and light, and bye-bye. All right, so if you chose part number 3, this is your reading. So you guys chose the amethyst crystal. So let's see what makes you physically magnetic, okay? Oh, so you guys got the King of Swords. Okay, so the first thing that I was instantly drawn to on this card is the fact that the swords is up here. So it's almost giving like Four of Swords kind of vibe here. So there's something about like your rest, your patience. Yeah, definitely patience here. I feel like a lot of you guys have also been like in and out of like school or in and out of like different careers. There's something about like, you know, I'm hearing like game plan. So you have had to go like a lot of different ways, okay? I feel like, you know, at one part of your life you was, you know, a teacher. The other half it was like I'm a, you know, dance instructor. Like, it's just, those are just examples, you guys. I feel like you have had like a lot of careers, okay? You have had a lot of different moves with you, but it's nothing bad. I just feel like it kind of shows, again, your patience. You have patience, and also you have different knowledge on different things. And I truly believe, you know, in life in general, we all experience things to, you know, learn from them, and some to actually share the information. So there's definitely that vibe with you, pile number 3. And yeah, I'm getting like, also, you're not quick to speak either. Yeah, especially his mouth is like kind of covered there, you see. So you're not quick to throw a sword. You actually do have this open mindset. Yeah. You're not quick to judge, throw shade, throw insults. And also, I feel like you have tough skin. That's another thing that makes you physically magnetic. You actually do not take things to heart. You're very tough on the outside, okay? You have very good discernment. Again, with this amethyst, you guys, you're also, I don't feel like I don't feel like you really are the kind of person that's just going to like kind of just trust and hope and kind of pray your way in. I feel like you kind of like the facts. You kind of like to know exactly what's happening word from word. So I do feel like, you know, with this intuition here, you might not depend on that too much, okay? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because honestly, you know, our intuition is right, but sometimes a lot of people, or a lot of us in general, because even me at sometimes, you guys, we have a hard time trusting our intuition, okay? So I feel like this could be like maybe an aspect that you're working on, you know, yourself, like working on trusting, but I do feel like you kind of like the facts laid out. You kind of like to know, you know, before you jump into something, you know, what it's going to be like, okay? So that can be a good thing, all right? That could be a good thing. It kind of, you know, prevents failure, if you want to be honest here, because taking risk is not always a safe option. It can be great at some times, but it's risky, right? That's the whole point of risk. So I don't feel like you do that. People like your judgment. People like the decisions you make. They know if it's coming from you, pile number 3, they know, all right, pile number 3, yep, Also, you guys might be into writing, reading. There's something about the projects you do for yourself. You guys have a lot of good habits, a lot of good ones. It's like the habits that you have, I feel like they have been like, okay, wait, let me reword that. The habits that you once have partaken in, like bad habits, for example, I feel like they all have been replaced with good habits. That's what I'm getting. All right. So it's almost like, you know, this sword is being, you know, put up there as a, you know, reminder. Like, you know, we don't always need to be quick to use a sword, but it's also there in case you need it. And also a reminder, like, okay, I do have a sword, like, for anyone that does try to, come in and cause any kind of distraction, whatever. So I do feel like you have definitely replaced a lot of your bad habits with good habits. You guys could read a lot. You think before you speak. You don't react to everything. You give people a chance to speak, to say what they want, or you give people a voice as well. It's not always your voice. All right, you definitely have this energy of being not selfish. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You kind of like to see, all aspects. I love that. I definitely feel like if you're a parent, I feel like, your children may, all right, I'm going to go ask mom. I'm going to go ask dad, all right? Because I know, like, yeah, you definitely do give off that vibe. All right, so let's pull from here. Some of you guys might also have a mustache. For any of my masculines out here watching, a mustache, beard. So I feel like, you keep that well groomed, very soft. Okay, I'm also getting a message about a belt. So, okay, I'm getting like 2 messages with that. Alright, so the first message I'm getting is like, how like a lot of people actually don't really wear belts anymore. Like, at least I don't see people wear belts anymore. I feel like you wear a belt. You wear a belt. And another message that I'm getting with the belt is that, you don't use the belt. All right. You have a belt. I almost feel like you give off this like warning. People like that about you. Like, you give off a warning first before you kind of strike. And it's like, they know, like, all right, we got a warning. We know, all right, get ourselves together. So I do feel like you give people chances. I do feel like that's what I'm getting. You give people chances. You almost allow people to also think about what they've done. So your way of punishing is actually very different. You allow people to kind of, because look, now that I'm thinking about it, he's like sitting there looking at all this stuff he did. So I feel like you do that. You do that with your children. You do that with, your students, with, your parents as well. You kind of like to lay everything out and be like, all right, okay, so tell me about this. Tell me, what went wrong here. So you really do give people a chance to kind of defend themselves or kind of help you understand something. So I do feel like that wasn't always the case with you. Like, you kind of, put up that belt. You kind of put up that sword. Like, all right, okay, maybe, I was doing a little too much. So you do have that energy of kind of knowing how you played a part, or how you was wrong too, okay? Or how you can be wrong, all right? I love that, especially with the King of Swords energy. Okay, so let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. That was quick. We have mature woman. You have matured. You definitely have matured. You're not quick to fight anymore. We have great fortune. I feel like you guys you have kind of taken life seriously, okay? Now, I'm not like saying, oh, you never taken life seriously. I'm not saying that, you guys. I'm just saying how it's like now your mindset has kind of developed into like, all right, let's, come on, we got to get here. So let's get serious about things. I feel like what makes you physically magnetic is how you've been working lately. You guys have been working in a very ordered way. It's very structured now. It's like you guys kind of got yourself on a routine now, okay? Yeah, definitely a routine here. There's also something about a mom here, a mother. You guys could also take care of your mom. You might actually like be her caretaker. You don't have to be. Just there's something about a mom in here. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people find that very admirable, is like, you know, you taking care of, you know, your mom instead of putting her in a, you know, nursing home, which, you know, sometimes it's necessary because, you know, I have worked in healthcare, you guys. I have seen, like, you know, some clients, you know, who have dementia, Alzheimer's. That's really not easy to deal with. So I do feel like, you know, there's an energy of, you know, putting up with something that you really don't have to, but because, you know, like, well, that's my mom. You know, I love my mom. Or this could be even a dad or aunt, uncle, something like that. It's like you definitely do give people the benefit of the doubt, okay? It's like, well, I know this is something they can't help. So I definitely applaud you for that. Because like I said, I have seen that. Especially dementia clients, they can be very, very violent, okay? So yes, you definitely have this energy of patience with you. I love it. I really do love it. All right, anything else, Spirit, please and thank you. I feel drawn to pull one more from here, and then we're going to pull from tarot. I feel like the hobbies as well. Some of you guys could fish. I don't know why I got fishing. Or again, like fishing for knowledge. You guys are very smart, all right? Even if you didn't, you know, go to school and get the best degree in the world, you guys are very smart, okay? You really do know a lot. And I'm getting it's like book smart, street smart, like all that, all right? That's one of the things I'm not, you guys. I am not street smart. Like, I be on my sister's like, all right, what does this mean? And I'm the oldest, okay? All right, but anyway, not about me. We have expectation and message of concern. So with the message of the concern here, I feel like this is confirmation that you really do give people a warning. You do. You give people a heads up, like, hey, you know, all right, I'm noticing, you know, you kind of getting a little rowdy. Let's calm it down. Or, you know, things is, you know, going this way. It might be best to act this way. Like, I do feel like you give that vibe, okay? We have expectation. There's something about you really setting your standards up high. You have really matured in a way. It's the way you're thinking, the way you're moving right now. It's very, very physically magnetic, okay? There's also this energy of you relaxing at the same time. I can't word this right, you guys, but I'm telling you, I'm picking up on someone that has almost like retired. Not necessarily like retired from work. You could have. Congratulations. But I'm talking about like retired from fighting, arguing, quick to throw something, quick to, you know, assume. Like, you have really come a long way. That's what I'm getting. Like I said, the first thing I was drawn to, how this sword is, you know, put up there. Like, it's almost like, all right, I don't need it no more. I don't want it no more. All right. And then you see how she's sitting back relaxed. She's sitting on a soft pillow here. You definitely have gotten softer. You have gotten more kinder. All right. Definitely. That's literally what I'm picking up on. Okay. I love it. I really do love it. And you guys could be like into gentle parenting now. Yeah. So this could be, oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Yes. So this goes back to what I was saying in one of the messages of the days about conditioning. You know, not every childhood was the best, okay? Some of us were raised by parents who were hurt, who were not taught the best. So there's an energy of you reprogramming, literally reprogramming the way you think, the way you teach, the way you parent, the way you love, all right, the way you assume, all right. You have really retired those bad habits and you replace them with good ones. Some of you guys quit smoking as well. I just heard smoking. So it's like almost like a cold turkey kind of thing. You did this by yourself. You did this because you wanted to do this. All right. So the way you've been moving lately, it's like progress after progress after progress. I love it, you guys. Bad health. You have really taking your health more seriously. A lot of you guys are also eating better, doing better, more physical activity, okay? I love that. And your mom could play a part. Like, you guys may have not had the best relationship with your mother, okay? So I do feel like there's still this energy of love for her. You know, you understand that, you know, she was, or he, this could be a father as well, you guys. Take what resonates. This is a general reading, but there is an energy of also, like, you intuitively know there was more to this. There was, you know, this was written before time, all right? This was a journey you had to partake in. I really do. I love how this just kind of took a turn here. And I feel like that's what it is. What's making you physically magnetic is like you turned yourself, you know, around. Like you literally turned your life around. Like, you guys, I feel like I want to like give you a big hug and a congratulations, okay? You have really come a long way and you should be very proud of yourself. It is not easy relearning. It's not, all right? It's so hard, and that's why I'm saying, like, I want to give you a big hug, okay? Some of you guys also learned like a language, learned a new language or something like that. Okay, so let's see. Anything else, Spirit, for... Oh my gosh, and I just didn't realize. 6 can talk about, like 6 of cups. So, like, the past. You have really retaught yourself something. People really do admire this about you. Alrighty, so let's see. I feel like you also got a new skill. Okay, some of you guys got a side business going on for yourself. I just heard it's not the typical, so this is something that people wouldn't have guessed. So let's see, anything else, Spirit, for pile number 3? What makes them physically magnetic? Thank you. Oh my gosh, I love it. The Lovers. There's an energy of you forgiving. You have forgiven. The Sun here. This could be a Leo. This could be a Gemini. It don't have to be. Take what resonates. But I do feel like you are welcoming love, okay? You're actually forgiving yourself. You're forgiving others. You're making people want to kind of look at things differently as well, okay? You're really giving people a different way of thinking, literally. That's literally what I'm picking up on. I love this. I really do love this. Oh my gosh. All right, we got 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you, oh my gosh, yes, 10 of Pentacles too can talk about being kind of stuck in the ways as well, because 10 of Pentacles, it took forever to get to 10 of Pentacles, right? So this can talk about, like, you know, how you are as a person, like, you know, you're kind of stuck in this energy, this 10 of Pentacles. So it's like you have really welcomed a new kind of energy. You have opened your mind up to something new, okay? It's like now with the 10 of Pentacles, it's like now you can really enjoy this luxury, enjoy this with a different mindset. More of a giving mindset, a giving energy as well, a loving energy. All right, this is to everyone you're around now. I feel like you could have had this energy of kind of being stuck up. And I'm just being honest, you guys. That's what I'm kind of getting. But it's like now, it's like you kind of opened up. I do feel like you have gotten softer, okay? All right, and it's no shame in that. It's no shame. You have really started to feel differently, literally. And this is why that's so funny, because in the beginning, you guys, I was kind of shocked, like with the King of Swords and then the Amethyst, like, wait a minute, this kind of don't match with the King of Swords, and then this is intuition. Like, I don't feel like, you know, the King of Swords always goes with their intuition. They really do kind of need facts. But you are welcoming this. You are literally welcoming the unknown. You're opening your mind to new things. I love this for you, pile number 3. All right, so let's get some more detailed, like, characteristics and stuff. So for pile number 3, Spirit, what makes them physically magnetic? You guys could maybe have 2 girls. It could be twin girls, or it could be a boy and a girl. Yeah. I feel like you have really kind of, your way of thinking, your way of parenting it's been renewed. We have tattoos. Yes. So, like, you know, with tattoos, you guys, you know, sometimes it can be seen as a symbol of, like, you know, toughness of, being very serious, depending on what kind of artwork you get. And I'm getting, that vibe of like, don't judge a book by its cover, because that's not me. I may have a whole body of tattoos, but I'm still a sweetheart. I'm still this kind, loving soul. I love that. You have really done a lot of inner work, okay? A lot of inner work. You should be very proud of yourself. I keep saying that because I feel like you're not. Oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. Parent, literally. You have, the way you have started parenting your children, there's an energy of forgiving as well. So you could have forgiven yourself too for maybe something you did. It could have been an absence. Maybe you weren't as involved or, as open towards your children or to people around you. But now it's like you have kind of seen how, you played a part in that. You're forgiving yourself for that. We all, have been there, Thank you, Spirit. Spiritual, I love it. You guys are literally welcoming a whole different viewpoint on life. You guys could have maybe changed religions, you could becoming more spiritual. We have glasses as well, so you guys could also change it up with your glasses. Yeah, definitely getting a reader in here. So you could be an actual tarot reader, or again, you love reading books now. You just want to know so much. You have a thirst for knowledge right now. I love it. This is what's making you physically magnetic. You're really sharing a lot of wisdom. All right, so anything else, Spirit, please and thank you for pile number 3. What makes them physically magnetic? And I'm being drawn to this butterfly. So it's in order to become a butterfly, they have to go through, the caterpillar, and then the cocoon stage, and then butterfly. So there's an energy of transformation. You guys, this is reverse, high body count. So you guys really have restarted something. You could have maybe started a celibacy journey. You guys no longer entertain, things you did once entertain. I did pick up on you replacing bad habits with good habits. I love this for you, pile number 3. I really do love this for you. It's a lot of people also don't have contact with you no more. You have cut off a lot of people. We have plump lips. So you guys, it's so funny because it looks like he's covering them. This might be one of, your weaknesses. A lot of people might compliment, your lips, or always staring at your lips. You guys got some attractive lips. Yeah, and it's so funny because it's he's covering it as if he's not trying to attract that no more. You're not trying to attract people, with lustful tendencies. I love this. Oh my gosh. I really do love this for you. You have really started over. You have been almost reborn. We have deep voice here. It's so funny. Yesterday I was actually talking about being rebaptized with one of my distance Reiki clients. Okay, so this is one of the messages I was channeling for her during her session, and I'm almost getting that vibe that this is kind of what's going on with you. It's you've been rebaptized, literally. Your new way of thinking, and it's someone kind of just came down and spoke to you, seriously, from above. That's literally what I'm channeling, you guys. So let's get one more on what makes you physically magnetic. Alrighty, let's see. We have no drama. Literally, it's you cut out this drama. You cut out these toxic people. They no longer have access to you no more. All right, you definitely do have this energy of putting up boundaries and respecting them, being consistent with them. I do feel there's something about a weight loss journey in here as well. You guys have taking the gym more seriously, taking your health more seriously. Definitely need to get you, pile number 3. All right, so I think that's all I have for you. Okay, so make sure to go check out part number 2 to your reading on Divine Soul Oracle's channel. I'm going to put her channel in the description box below, so it's easier for you guys to go to her channel, but she's going to do part 2 on what makes you energetically magnetic. Okay, so I think that's all I have for you. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye.